Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. I'm not gay. Now, what happened in Luke 17? The video I made about Luke 17, well, they filmed me to the extreme. I had a mask over my face, and it sounds funny like this video sounds funny. Because no matter how much I brush my teeth, I wash out my mouth, what have you, they're filming me so heavily that it's affecting the sound of my voice. Now, look at it in terms of the exchange here. These are very immature white Jew and LGBT supremacists. Some of them molest children. Some of them molest children. All of them are yoked together on the same team, taking on God, and they coerce the indigenous peoples of the world to join them. And no one's supposed to join them, and they're doing the wrong thing too, and I rebuke them as well. But when you look at who's leading the charge and why, it is impossible to miss the obvious implications here. This is not a matter of a complex judgment. If you're part of one of the main groups and you don't scramble to separate yourself from, if you're getting married in their cultures, in their mentality, in their state of being, okay, you are offending God to the extreme and God commands you to stop. If whites, Jews, and LGBT people as groups are insulting God and mocking Him and lying about God in their churches, in their mosques, in their synagogues, and of course, crypto Jews to a large degree control mosques as well. That's a story for another day. Okay, what happens if you come into their culture? What happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? Isaiah calls them the children of Sodom. So we see Luke 17 is about rebuking these people. It's about rebuking everyone outside the divine order. It's about not leading the children astray. They are leading their children astray to the point where it's clear they worship Cronus, their deity of consuming their children's worth and their own worth. And you see that with their spoiled Christmas, which is, Saturn is Cronus's counterpart, and it's the festival of Saturnalia. So they hate their own. They hate their own. And they consume their offspring's worth. Now, for those of you who might start crying, say, I don't think you're supposed to be able to say this. So I'm going to say this in a way that is consistent with the rules on YouTube. It's sad that I have to say it this way. And I increase everyone's punishment according to their part in censorship in the rules. But according to Christian culture, the pagans who were there already in Europe were very evil people, very evil people. What they tend to downplay is they're quite often LGBT people, and they were racial supremacists. For those of you who are like, I don't believe that, then you're an idiot, right? When they talked about hail, second word, Caesar, and they start saying that Rome is great and this, and this, right? And Rome has a certain governing class, right? And they, for the most part, are white, okay? They are putting their nation and their race above morality. So they are racial supremacists to whatever degree that they are, right? Or they were racial supremacists to whatever degree that they were. So when you make it so the Son of God sounds gay, and you put stuff in his water and make it so it messes up his skin, so he starts looking pale white. My skin even has a pink hue to it. Okay, what is the response? As I look at the world and they say, okay, what's the response? Well, let's look at the wordplay, their own wordplay here. The word summon, right? Summon. On being Ayinu Ra's cult center, Heliopolis, where Joseph married Asenath, the daughter of the high priest of Ra. Ra in Hebrew means evil. And I bring this up because whenever I explain this, I have to explain those two things, because people might say, hey, it means evil in Hebrew. The Bible says, woe to you who call good evil and evil good. And the Bible is about the failure of the Jewish people, culminating with the kingdom of heaven being taken away from